All right. So to start out with season 7, the finale, we want to jump into the biggest scene in the history of Game of Thrones. So the meeting where all of the big guns, the biggest stars of the show, all meet in the same place to decide if Cersei is going to join the team to fight the goddamn White Walkers. Right? This is a huge meetup. So in the beginning, all the team Targaryens. So Dany's crew comes in with Jon, and who's the old guy that was part of the Stark's brother, the old dude that went to go get the guy with the hammer.
Old man Stark.
Really, nigga?
No, not old man Stark.
Oh, Benjamin
The
Stark?
onion.
The onion guy?
Knight?
I don't know his name.
I thought you were talking about Benjamin Stark.
No.
No.
The ship guy?
So
The guy that goes into the cities and smuggles. He was a
the smuggler, yes.
Oh.
Old man smuggler.
No, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
David?
Dude, this is why...
Okay, so can I just preface this by saying season 7 ended 8 months ago? 6.
It ended a long time ago.
It ended a while ago.
Many months later.
But we're doing this because it's important. Okay? We're doing this important. I got my laptop. I'm gonna figure the details
Whatever
out.
makes us feel
Let's
better.
pull up the character list.
Anyways, so the Starks, Team Targaryen comes in, right? And then after Team Targaryen comes in, Cersei comes in, her royal guard and the whole thing, and then Dany, of course, flies in with the goddamn dragon.
Yep.
What'd you guys think of this scene? Talk to me.
This season as a whole, or this...
Just the scene. No,
Oh,
we're
the
doing
scene.
just doing
The
the
scene.
finale. Let's talk about the scene, like the scene where everyone comes in and Dany comes in with the dragon. Any thoughts? Did you guys like it? Did you hate it? What was going on there?
It did not make sense at all.
Why you say that?
Makes sense.
Why did they need to meet in person? Why can't you just FedEx the goddamn White Walker?
FedEx? How? So you okay? Can we be
But they
real
had
for
to
a second?
show that they were being serious, that they meant it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they would have been like, yeah, here's this, but...
Like that was the whole point of literally the worst plan I've ever seen in the history of Game of
But
Thrones.
if you're Cersei, why don't you just kill the dragon while it's like kill her while she's right there?
But it's a thing about trust on both sides.
It's like mutually assured destruction.
Why would you trust her?
Because the dragon could kill her at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's kind
I
of
mean,
mutually assured
The
destruction.
dragon could have killed everyone, like literally. So like the fact that Cersei was
And
like this.
Cersei doesn't have an army. So that they could have just taken King's Landing. They wanted to
Right.
avoid
And they
that.
were on Targaryen home turf, right? Wasn't it like the
No.
dragons?
It was a dragon.
yeah.
It was like the
Playground or
dragon
whatever.
stadium,
You
but that
telling
was
me
in the city.
if they just hid like 3 of those huge spear things right there, and then like as when the dragon landed, they just speared the dragon like.
She had another dragon.
She has 2 more.
She has
Yeah.
2. Yeah. Okay. So they first of all they did not know that third dragon was gone. So they still think
There's
that
2 more.
there's 2 more dragons. Number 1. Number 2. They didn't know she was gonna fly in with the dragon, right? So if she didn't come in with the
Wait,
dragon,
also
well,
that
that's a
other
fair
dragon,
assumption.
that other
Yeah.
dragon hadn't died yet either.
oh no,
Well, they
the
didn't
other
know
dragon
that
did die
regardless, though.
by the last episode.
Before the last episode?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
died
did.
like a couple episodes
I don't
before.
remember.
Yeah.
I didn't see
It did.
the structure.
But anyways, so Daenerys comes in and she's in the dragon. And it's pretty fucking badass. Once she sees that everyone's there, then the box comes out. The box with the zombie dude.
The way the Hound brings it out, it's
It's-
pretty badass.
I love
Just
it.
on his back.
I love
He
that.
just puts it down.
Exactly.
I
And
like
then,
that.
but after he brings it out and it doesn't move, I was like, oh fuck. That scene right there was really. I think it was quiet for a couple of minutes, couple of seconds, and I was like, Jesus, is this thing gonna just be some dead corpse? Like I was worried that it was.
They would
not,
build in attention, you know?
Yeah, I was worried that it wasn't gonna do anything. But then when it opened up and it started chasing straight at Cersei, I was like, this couldn't be any better. Because if it started chasing against, like, if it ran towards Tyrion, Cersei would have started clapping or some shit. So like, I don't know, like, I thought it was perfectly the way they did it. I don't know if Cersei actually believes that shit. I know she thinks.
No,
and
she does.
She believes it, but she
She-
doesn't care.
Exactly, and which pisses me off. I think it's.
But
like,
she is all about her own personal power. And if it's the cost of everything else, then it's fine by her. But, I don't know.
She's I'm gonna get mine
Yeah.
before you get yours.
and you-
Even if it fails for both of us.
So do you think that Cersei's? So how truthful do you think that Cersei is in this whole situation? So after that happens, because she okay, before we even get to Cersei's decision, Cersei says to Jon, "I will do it." I will align with you guys if you do not choose between me and Danny. And Jon decides to be, oh, I'm so honorable, I'm so good. I'm not gonna bend the knee to you because I already promised Danny that that I'm on her team, so I can't do it. Like, Jon would not lie, not even for a second.
That's because his dad was Ned, and that's the whole.
And I fucking hate it. I hate that so much.
That entire family has learned nothing from this entire show, and it makes no sense. And he should have died already.
Do you not think it's a character trait? Because like Jon knows that
But
Robb died, but he doesn't know why Robb died. He didn't know Robb died because he was honorable.
Robb didn't die because he was honorable.
Robb did die because he was honorable. If you were smart, you wouldn't have went there and apologized to the goddamn guy you promised to marry his wife and brought your pregnant wife.
The honorable thing in the first place would have been to marry the wife in the first place.
I understand that, but like in Game of Thrones,
you don't get to pick and choose
rankings.
when you're honorable, dude.
Yeah, like Ned was honest to a fault.
Ned would have just married the Frey chick in the first place, and then it would have been that's it. And they would have just kept marching.
I think that's a fair point, but if we're taking...
It's the right point.
If we're talking big picture, he was honored throughout, the entire way through. He wanted really badly. He told the goddamn sexiest girl in the Game of Thrones series, I can't marry you in the beginning because I promised myself to this ugly chick.
Oh.
He told her, Robb told her, his wife, the mother of his kid, unborn child. He told her in the beginning when they first met, I can't marry you because I was promised to a Frey. And then
he decided
to do it, but he was like, I think he was honorable through and through, right? He was honorable through and through. Anyways, back to Jon. Jon decides to not lie, and he tells Cersei the truth. And Cersei's like, all right, then fuck you guys. I don't care about these zombies. I'm all the way up in the north. Winterfell's closest to the border. In fact, I wouldn't mind if they fucking killed you guys, so let me just dip.
I don't think that would have changed anything, because she still had her boyfriend leave, the one with the ships. He already left at that point.
He did.
So that plan was already in place for him to bring that army and,
yeah, so
bring
like
the sellswords over.
But like, if we're gonna pretend that we're walking through, like that we're watching the last episode right now.
Okay.
At that scene, it was really like when he left, Greyjoy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Greyjoy,
the Greyjoy uncle.
Greyjoy. They make good burgers.
When he left, I was like, holy shit, he's the weakest, most pussy character in the show.
That's like the most realistic reaction out of everyone there. Because if you saw a zombie in real life, you'd be like, I'm getting out of here.
They can't
if you saw a zombie in real life, you'd be like, what can we fucking do to end these zombies?
No. If you're like, oh, they can't go on water, I'd be like, all right, deuces. I got a nice island.
So this is where we see the real character development happen. But no, I mean, like, so he left. I was like, he's like the biggest pussy ever. Bye, deuces. I had no idea that there was a plan anywhere because he was such a last-minute character. He came in like season 6.
They needed the villain.
Yeah, they needed he became like a badass.
Yeah.
Between season 6 and 7,
But he wasn't a person before season 6, so like we didn't even know who the hell he was. So yeah, he leaves. Can I just go back for half a second because the biggest moment I wanted to happen that did not happen that needs to happen is the Klingon brothers.
The Klingon?
Yeah, the Mountain versus the Hound. Oh my god.
Clegane hyped it up.
Clegane!
The Klingon!
Is that the Hobbit? The Lord of the Rings? Whatever.
That's Star Trek.
My god.
Anyways. I think I was so hyped. I really thought that some blows were going to be thrown. Like, I really did.
Yeah, they're hyping it up.
Is he even still, like, the Mountain, though? He's, like, just a robot, right, at this point?
Yeah, like,
right?
1500 robot. But, I don't know. I think it would have been fun if there was at least a fist thrown. Like, because they're both badass enough that where they wouldn't care about.
No, I don't think they want to take away from the tension of the other scene. That was just a distraction.
And then the doctor that creepily, like super creepily
grabbed
that arm. Yeah, he was basically jerking off. When he saw that fucking arm crawling around. He's like, I can't wait to put this medicine in you, mountain man, whatever. So he took that corpse. So then Cersei left. So Cersei leaves. She's like, I'm not about this. You guys suck. The I can't say his name. The ship per guy, he leaves. Greyjoy, he leaves. And then Tyrion's like, you know what? I am the only human being that can talk sense into Cersei.